Thanks, Andrew. As you all know, Mid-Pacific Institute is going towards a new direction in education. One of the methods is called project-based learning. So I took it what project-based learning is and what it's all about.
Project-based learning is something that we're already doing at Mid-Pacific Institute. It is a process wherein students are engaged and motivated in a highly rigorous project that tests also 21st century skills. We are moving more towards a block for next year. We're looking at 4 periods a day, probably 4 days a week.
So what does the Mid-Pacific community think of project-based learning and block scheduling?
It's good because tests, you just have to shove information into your brain and then throw it back up on paper and then forget about it. Whereas a project, you have to actually know about it and then explain and then elaborate on it.
It's unfair. They're implementing it after we leave.
I don't like it because I think projects are hard and time consuming.
I disagree with project-based learning because essays are much easier to procrastinate on.
We got students like me who have difficulty and sometimes a struggle with taking notes and focusing in class. I mean, you think about it, it's 60 minutes of just sitting down, lecture, and you start falling asleep, you're thinking of lunch. But if it's not project-based learning, like I said, you're just it's the same routine, and so you get bored in the class.
I have no opinion. I honestly don't care. So project-based learning actually I think is a really good idea. You can't do it for everything. So you still need traditional learning. You can memorize as much as you want in class, but it ain't going to help you if you go into the real world and you don't know how to use it.
It has its benefits, and until I find out what those benefits are, I have yet to say something positive or negative against it.
I think it shifts the focus away from sort of rote memorization and just absorbing information and toward this idea of sort of thinking about how what you've learned fits into a broader picture. So I'm finding it a very interesting and exciting opportunity and way to go.
I think a student could benefit from both facets of learning, both project-based learning initiative and traditional forms of learning.
What do you think of block scheduling?
Block scheduling, I think it's pretty cool because you can focus more on one subject and put your energy, more of your energy in one subject.
That's a hard one because it depends on what classes you have.
It's the worst thing ever because I don't really want to sit in my free period for 2 hours.
It'll give you a little bit more time to have in that class. Like their labs, sometimes right now we have to split it over a couple days versus one day, one solid work time.
Since we are dealing with a block schedule as it is, I don't think the change will be that significant.
It is going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's going to ultimately be really quite rewarding.
The more time we have with students, I think the better for us overall.
This has been Keita Funakawa reporting for GWN News. Now back to you, Andrew.